Co-wrote my favorite Buddy Greene song that we'll do later.
Yeah, we will do that a little later.
No, not that one. I like that song.
No, that one was written with a lunatic named Mark Lowry, and we'll do that one too, though.
We'll do that one, yeah.
Well, let's do this one. You know, I just get a feeling that Parkview is the kind of church that doesn't just try to keep it all here inside the walls. Is that right? You guys getting out there into the community? Good. Because it really is about getting out there and engaging the culture some. So here's a little song. This song actually came out of a time when I had become so sort of insular in my Christian life. You know, I came out, my background is I grew up in the church, but during high school wandered away and became a prodigal son for all of my teens and most of my 20s. And then at the end of my 20s, I started, you know, being beat up enough by life to where I would show up in church occasionally and started hearing the gospel and realizing it was for folks like me. And long story short, you know, come back into the fold and just so, you know, beat up and grateful that God would take the likes of me and give me His grace and His mercy and forgiveness. And it was wonderful. And but you know, it didn't take any time at all before I was just sort of a little Pharisee. You're just going to church all the time and learning my Bible and thinking that it was that I was somehow had made it to the top of the class or something. But it was a very unsatisfying feeling, especially after several years of that. And I started realizing, you know, I miss my pagan friends. You know? And so started asking God to help me get out of the salt shaker a little bit. It's been helping me ever since. But here's a little song that came out of that period. There's a big crowd gathered at First Church. They're dressed up and they're looking so fine. They lean forward in their pews to hear the good news and get a handle on God's design. But outside the need just keeps getting greater in a sick old world, tired and sore. Back inside they give praise, but God must be amazed when they don't look beyond that door. Oh, because Jesus has left the building. Yeah, He's back out on the street. He's busy dealing His mercy to every hurting soul He meets. Oh, He's out helping the homeless find shelter. He's out helping the jobless find work. He's donating His time to the feeble of mind, and for this some people think He's berserk. Oh, but He's just helping the helpless find justice. Oh, and mercy in a cold, cruel world. You see His heart aches for all kinds of people, for every man, woman, boy, and girl. And that's why Jesus has left the building. Yeah, He's back out on the street. He's busy dealing His mercy to every hurting soul He meets. Oh, play the blues. with his saints on Sunday to remind us of all he has done, to save us from our place of suffering, to let us know he is the one who has shown his light into our darkness and given us all of his blessings, so we can be blessings to the ones who need to know God's only Son is in the business of setting people free. And that's why Jesus has left the building. Yeah, he's back out on the street. He's busy dealing his mercy to every hurting soul he meets. Back inside, some people just keep on waiting, oh, and pray that he would come down. But Jesus has left the building. He's out spreading his love all around. You know he's out spreading his love all around. He's out spreading his love all around. Jeff Tanner, squeezing out the blues. We're up here in a city of street music, so we'll play a little for you.